Hello guys, it's me again JLLB and welcome back to my channel. It's another day of reaction and today I'm going to react to the rules of American football. Just started off reacting to American football a few days ago. You can check out my American football reaction playlist on my channel. I just uploaded my first ever American football reaction yesterday or the day before. You can check it out on my reaction playlist. But after reacting to my first ever American football video, it was the American football biggest hits. I got to a point where I realized that I needed to go back to the basics of American football and learn about the rules of American football in order to react again to the game a few days from now or in the future, because I need to understand the game and understand how the game works and understand the rules of the game. So I won't take much of your time. Just want to shout out to a friend of mine that has suggested an American football video, American football rules of American football video that I'm supposed to react to, that I need to react to in order to know more about football when it comes to reacting to football videos, American football videos within the future. So other than that, let's get straight to it. Okay.
Nin explains the rules of American football. The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team. Teams are made up of 46 players in the NFL, with 11 players taking to the field at any one time. The field is 100 yards long by 53 yards wide, with two 10-yard end zones at each end. White markings on the field help players, referees and spectators keep a track of what's going on. The game starts with a kickoff. The team with possession of the ball is known as the offense, and the team without the ball is the defense. The job of the offense is to move the ball up the field and try and score points. This can be done by either running forwards with the ball, or by throwing it up the field for a teammate to catch. The offense is given 4 chances, or 4 downs, to make at least 10 yards. If the offense manages to move the ball 10 yards or more, they will retain possession of the ball, whilst given another 4 downs to make another 10 yards. On your TV screen you will see this graphic. This tells you what down the team is on, and this tells you how many yards they need to make. If you're also watching this on TV, they will also show you the lines they need to cross in order to make their downs. The defense's job is to stop the offense moving the ball forwards by tackling. This includes pulling them to the ground, stopping them from moving forward, or forcing them off the field. If the offense fails to move the ball 10 yards within 4 downs, the ball is given to the defending team at that point. The defending team will then bring on their offensive players and try and move the ball in the opposite direction so that they can score. You will most likely see the offense kick the ball away on 4th down to make it more difficult for the other team to score. Teams will usually have 3 different units of 11 players that come on the field at different times. They include the offense. These players will usually come on the field when they have possession of the ball. The offensive unit consists of these positions. The quarterback is the most important player on the field, as he's the one who decides to pass the ball up the field, hand it off to a teammate so that they can run with it, or decide to run with it himself. These offensive line positions are usually responsible for protecting the quarterback. The wide receivers are responsible for running down the field to catch the ball thrown by the quarterback. The tight end is responsible for blocking and also catching the ball in the middle of the field. And the running back and fullback is responsible for running with the ball up the field. The defense. These players will usually come on the field when the other team has the ball. The defensive unit consists of these positions. The defensive line is responsible for moving past the offensive line. The linebackers stop running backs coming through the defensive line, and they're also responsible for attacking the quarterback. The cornerbacks try and stop the wide receivers, and the safeties try and stop the pass up the middle of the field. Special teams. Special teams are specialist players that come on the field when there's a kick involved. Within the special teams is a mixture of offensive and defensive players, mixed with either a punter or kicker for offense, or a punt returner for defense. Now you know what all the players do and how the game is played. But how do you score? In American football, there's 4 different ways of scoring. Number 1,
Touchdown.
a touchdown. The main way of scoring is via a touchdown. If the ball is carried into the end zone area, or thrown and caught in the end zone, this is a touchdown and is worth 6 points.
Okay.
Unlike in rugby, you don't need to touch the ball down onto the ground. All you have to do is cross the line with the nose of the ball to score. Number 2, extra points. Once a touchdown has been scored, you have the option of kicking it through the uprights for an extra point, or try and pass or run the ball into the end zone for an extra 2 points. Most teams play it safe and go with the 1 point. Number 3, field goal. At any time, the team with the ball can kick the ball between the posts and over the crossbar. To do this, they must hand it to a teammate who will hold it down to the ground, ready for the kicker to make a kick. A successful kick scores 3 points. Number 4, a safety. If the defense tackles an offensive player behind his own goal line, the defending team scores 2 points. The game is played in 4 15-minute quarters for a combined playing time of 60 minutes. Highest score at the end of 60 minutes wins. Ties are rare in American football, and overtime periods are played if necessary to determine the winner. Different leagues have different rules about tie games. Is that it? Is that all I need to know? Well, you're almost there, but American football is filled with lots of rules, and you'll need to understand a few more of them before playing or watching a game. For example, fumble. If a ball carrier drops the ball, that's a fumble. Any player on the field can recover the ball by diving onto it. The team that recovers a fumble gets possession of the ball. Interception. An aggressive defense can regain possession of the ball by catching or intercepting passes that are meant for players on the other team. Both fumble recoveries and interceptions can be run back into the end zone for touchdowns. Sack. If the defense tackles a quarterback whilst he has possession of the ball, this is known as a sack. This is detrimental to the offense as a down is wasted, and this usually results in a loss of yards. Incomplete pass. If a pass intended to a receiver hits the ground first or is thrown out of bounds, this is ruled an incomplete pass. A down is wasted and play restarts from the spot of the last down. Penalty. If a player breaks one of the rules, referees will throw flags onto the field. They will determine who made the foul and how many yards his team should be penalised. Challenge. If a coach disagrees with the decision on the field, they can throw red flags onto the field. The previous play will then be reviewed, and if the challenge is successful, the ruling on the field is reversed. If the challenge is unsuccessful and the ruling on the field stands, they forfeit 1 timeout. Timeout. If a team wants to stop the clock to regroup, take a break or discuss strategy, they are allowed 3 timeouts per half. Each timeout lasts 60 seconds, and players get a break of 12 minutes at half time. Now this is a lot to take in, but once you start playing or watching American football, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share with your friends, rate, comment and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy American football.
Some good points though. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's I've learned something about learned many things though about the rules of American football, and it's quite different from rugby. As a rugby fan myself, find it more different and a bit easier. You guys played a total of 60 minutes game. We played 80 minutes of rugby in rugby 15s. That's rugby union. Offense and defense don't go together at one time, but they have to wait. Once the ball is within the opposition, then you can change. Then the offense go out or the defense come in. But in rugby, we have all the players inside at the same time. Only the reserves are out. They can do both, whether it's defense, offense. So also 4 downs. It's quite similar to rugby league, like 5 downs in rugby league, and you need to kick the ball, something like that. But it's quite fascinating to learn about the rules. Even the ball shape. The ball shape, American football is a bit small and rugby is a bit big. And now I get to know why, because sometimes I used to watch and see whenever there's a play change, you can notice the whole team that was playing that was attacking is like the offense. They go outside and the defense come in. I thought they was no, they was doing the same thing. Like you can stay in the field and do both, like defense and offense, but uh, it's separated into two. Like you have the offense and you have the defense. Great to know. Great to know. Also, you can just you need just to reach the goal line in order to score. But in rugby, you need to press the ball down to the ground. Then it's a try. There's a lot of differences, but I've learned a lot. I am going to rewatch this video again for a couple of times so I can get to know more about the rules of football. It's been wonderful, and it's been a blessing to learn more about any new sport that comes my way. And American football is indeed one of a good sport to learn about. And other than that, it was a great experience, and I would love to learn more. So you can just suggest any American football tutorials on the comment section, or any highlights of American footballs, superstars, or big hits, or the fastest guys in football, or whatever. Just drop it in the comment section, because I just love to know more and to witness and watch more of the sport. Just don't forget to like and subscribe and help to keep this channel growing. And I'll be uploading videos like one American football videos per day, because I'm also doing some other reaction videos on music and plenty more. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, to help this channel grow. And for now on, stay safe, take care. Let's keep the love, let's love one another, and football forever.